блядь!
Hello guys, so today we will have actually a little bit different video, and again as the last time, welcome to the channel and welcome back to my newest video. So today we will have something like this, something about, well, Russian tanks, so you know, just how to play them and something like that. So we will actually have live or replace. It will not be about the damage, about the kills, it will be about positioning, you know, your vehicle. So let's head in the first battle with our i6. And okay, mines, it's not ideal, you know, but we'll try something a little bit different. We will not try to push on the hill. We will try to do it alternatively, you know, and let's just go this way, you know, and right now we will just try to actually push this side. So who do we need to be afraid the most? I don't think the charioteer, because he will be, oh okay, he should be pushing right there, you know. And let's just try to damage this. Okay, yeah, nice. So hit shell right through his turret, and let's try to bounce shot from that IS-2 if he tries to actually pull out. So let's see. Okay, he doesn't try to do that. So what do we have here? So we have flat terrain, so that's perfect for Russian tanks, you know, because they don't have gun depression. And why don't they have gun depression in this game? So because most of the tanks are made on not realistic model, you know, not 100% realistic model, but most of them are made on a realistic model like gun depression, you know, and penetration and something like that. So Russian tanks weren't even made to, you know, be in like hull down position, especially the Cold War ones like IS-6, IS-5 and such as they, because they are actually, they're more likely to actually fight in urban areas like this. And that was some lucky shot on IS-2. We were actually trying to hit that VK. Unfortunately he isn't done, so now let's finish him off. Okay, nice. Now we only have to worry about this VK 168, but he will actually be done just in a minute, I think. So this SU-101 should stay here, and we should try to pick out, you know, and no one is there, fortunately. And as you can see, their tank destroyers are just like that. Oh, that wasn't a good shot. So I think he has a longer reload than we do, so let's try to get his hatch. Unfortunately, a bounce. And what did I tell you? So he should have stayed right there, you know, holding his position, and we should have flanked, I mean pushed. And unfortunately another bounce. Yeah, so they aren't the perfect, you know, multi-range warriors. They are most likely to be fought on close range. Lucky track there. Unfortunately that wasn't our intention, but let's just push. We don't have to be afraid of anything right now, and let's try to take this VK out. Yeah, fortunately a lucky shot into his lower plate, which is really narrow, but his tracks should be able to fall down pretty quickly as they did. And now we just might get the last kill. Let's try to do that. And unfortunately just a second away. Okay, so that's when you have flat terrain. Now let's try to get in a matchup when you don't have flat terrain. So what should you do? Perfect would be something like, not this, again, flat terrain, but we'll try to get into actually Falls Creek. Yeah, this is the perfect map for the tanks that don't have gun depression and they can use it, you know. I don't know how to tell you that, so I will just show you if I will be able to. So let's just try to actually push a little bit here over this ridge. Yeah, just like that. So we have support of our tank destroyers and heavies, fortunately, and let's just try to peek out right here. So who do we have here? SU-101 T-28 prototype. Not a really big threat, you know, but we need to be careful nevertheless. So let's try to actually... Yes, nice shot, almost 400 damage. So that was a quite nice shot right there into his side. So let's just try to take this position right here into the middle. So this is I6, there I6, but let's try to take out that SU-101. He's a bigger threat right now. Lucky bounce from that T-44. And now this I6 should be done. Yes, fortunately. And let's just try to push. As you can see, they all have throw armor on the sides. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. Okay, nice high roll right there, 500 damage. And this should be, yeah, bounce, as I expected. And let's just try to deal some damage to him. We don't need to worry about hit points right now. And yeah, it's all bounces right now. Unfortunately this wasn't, but we don't need to worry about that, as I said, right now. And yeah, we deal some real nice damage right here to him. And yeah, he has that rate of fire, but he doesn't have that penetration, as you can see. And now we will just try to push him, you know. Nice, we don't need to worry about him right now. We need to worry about that Cheeto SPG. So we'll ignore him right away. Nice bounce right here. So we were actually really lucky. As you can see, we're almost on 2k damage blocked. So let's just try to push on this IS-3. Nice damage, almost 400. And we are on 3.4k, as you can see, almost 5. And let's just finish him off right away. Yeah, he's done. So I mean, they're good for pushing, you know, pushing your opponents, unlike American tanks, because they actually have a really good armor, as you could see. Yeah, so this should be first class. Yeah, nice first class right here. And let's just try to get into some map where we don't have that gun depression, so I can show you actually how to use it. Okay, Normandy, nice. This is a really nice map for, I mean, showing you how to play it when you don't have that gun depression, you know, like Americans. And I'll try to actually show it to you for every nation. I mean, the main nations, you know. So, what should we do now? Well, let's go right. Yeah. Into that medium tank position, you know. Sorry, AMX, it wasn't intentionally. So, that cruel twist just spotted us right away. So that's not really good, because as you can see, they have those tank destroyers, really bad tank destroyers that could really rip us apart. But fortunately, we spotted all of their team right away. So we shouldn't be spotted right now, and we should be able to actually... Okay, nice bounce right here. That wasn't a nice bounce. Okay, I don't know what that T69 right there is doing. So this T32 is going to actually try to push on us. So let's try to actually bounce something. Okay, lucky miss. Lucky for us. Okay. We cannot penetrate him with hit. Okay, we can. And we now need to hold our position right here. So we must not get shot by that Yak Panther 2. So as you can see, we do not have in favor that gun depression like he does. So let's just try to get that T69 right there. Yeah, nice shot into his aim rack. Okay, nice bounce. And yeah, we now need to take care of all sides. As you can see, that Yak Panther doesn't seem too friendly to us, and we unfortunately miss. But this T32 isn't so aggressive. Yeah, as you can see, he isn't in clan, so I don't think he's a really good player, but we do take shot from this Hori, unfortunately. And I don't know what to do right now, you know. Let's try to take a stand against this Hori, so let's try to get a shot into his upper plate. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That wasn't a really nice shot into us. And yeah, he pushes right here. A nice bounce right there. So we are holding our position right here. And unfortunately, that was a bounce. I don't know how. But and our team isn't handling the situation too well, as you can see. Unfortunately, we do get some shot into him, and now we'll try to actually... Okay, he's dead. So we don't try anything. Oh, that was a bad miss. Bad miss. So let's try... Okay, we're done. Unfortunately, we're done here, but you got the point, you know. What to do. We actually held our position pretty long for 3 tanks pushing, actually 2, but here was the 3rd one. So let's try some different tanks. So let me see, what should we try? Okay, K91, no. Okay, let's try IS-7. He's the true pike nose right here. Okay, Kenyon. So let me try something right here. So we'll try to go right, because our bottom plate shouldn't be exposed, you know. And for a Russian, actually IS-7 has pretty good gun depression. As you can see, it's not really that good, but for a Russian heavy it's actually decent. And as you can see, our pattern is right here for support, and he has that good turret as we do. So fortunately they only have 1 tank destroyer, so let's try to hold our position right here and see what happens. So Sheridan probably, yeah, got us spotted, unfortunately. And let's try not to get shot by anyone. So that AMX-50B, unfortunately a miss. And let's try to actually bounce a couple of shots from him. So yeah, buddy, come on, take a shot at us. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to do that if you were me right now, but yeah, we're trying to bounce some shots. So let's help out our pattern. He'll get some shot into us. Yeah, okay, only 1. So our pattern isn't handling the situation right now. I mean, he lost half of his hit points right away. So let's just finish this T-54. Yeah, he's finished. Now let's get to this Leopard. And no, my god, that was bad. Okay, almost 600 damage, and he should be done right away. So let's try to get 1 more HE shot in him. And okay, as you can see, it can bounce. It is a pike nose, but it can bounce. It won't bounce this, but if you face hug someone, just like this. So let's try to do that. Yeah, just like this, and put some APCR rounds in it. Unfortunately, we didn't bounce that, but okay, let's try to retreat and let's try to put some shots in him, just like this. Okay, yeah, a lucky bounce. That one saved us, and unfortunately this BC does the job. So as you can see, it can be pretty strong in some scenarios, but it can be pretty weak in some other scenarios. So let's try to get this Sheridan. Okay, WT, that isn't good, but fortunately we do get nice high roll in that WT. And let's just try to finish him off. I don't know what is he doing. He just shot. That's nice. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, Sheridan, don't get us. Don't get us. Okay, nice. And he's done. As you can see, it is a pretty solid heavy tank, and it has that certain degree of gun depression, and as you can see, we didn't do quite a lot of damage, but it was still a nice battle. So we'll try to actually get him right here, but I think that kill is going to be on the on BC's side. So this was a bit longer video, as you could see, but we did some good job, on supporting our team in heavy tanks. So what is the conclusion? So stay off the ridges, but if you can get them in your advantage, go ahead. Just like in that IS-6, so you'll get a lot of bounces that way. So especially when IS-6 was buffed in a recent update. Yeah, it was really buffed. I mean, it was 10 millimeters, I think of armor, yeah, but it was really good, and that actually gave him the power it needed. Yeah, so that is it for today's video, and have a good night, fellas. See you in the next one. Goodbye.